Random Facts Week for your knowledge. Shortest verse in the Bible is John 11:35, Jesus wept. The first alarm clock could only ring at one time, 4 a.m. Scotland has 421 words for snow, including sneasel, to start raining or snowing, and feefle, to swirl. The national animal of Costa Rica is the white-tailed deer. The first food eaten in space by an American astronaut was applesauce. The world's oldest known living tree is a bristlecone pine named Methuselah, estimated to be over 4,800 years old, located in California. A cat has the ability to rotate its ears 180 degrees. The shortest presidency in history lasted only one day, and it was Pedro Lascurain in Mexico in 1913. Shakespeare invented over 1,700 words in the English language, including eyeball, birthplace, and arch-villain. The Dead Sea is currently the Earth's lowest elevation on land and is so salty that it's nearly impossible to sink in it. The word astronaut comes from Greek words meaning star and sailor. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig. You must have at least two because they're social animals. Maldive coconut, also known as the sea coconut or double coconut, produces the largest seed in the plant kingdom. A bolt of lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. The university was already established by the year 1249, whereas the Aztec Empire was founded in 1325. The longest recorded flight of a chicken is 13 seconds. The only part of the body that has no blood supply is the cornea of the eye. It receives oxygen directly from the air. The strongest muscle in the human body, based on its size, is the masseter, jaw muscle. The first novel ever written on a typewriter was Tom Sawyer. The world's youngest parents were 8 and 9 and lived in China in 1910. There's an opera house on the US-Canada border where the stage is in one country and half the audience is in another. The world's largest sculpture, the Spring Temple Buddha in China, stands at 128 meters tall. There's a town in India named Santa Claus. Shakespeare's plays were originally performed with all the female roles played by men or boys. World's largest known meteorite crater is in Vredefort, South Africa, with a diameter of about 300 kilometers. The world's oldest known piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. The world's smallest park, Mill Ends Park in Portland, Oregon, USA, is a circle 2 feet across. The world's longest melody played by a model train is 2,888 notes. The national animal of Bangladesh is the Bengal tiger. The only bird that can hover in air without moving forward is the hummingbird. The driest place on Earth is the Atacama Desert in Chile, where some weather stations have never recorded rain. The world's largest known spider is the Goliath bird eater, a type of tarantula. The average lead pencil can draw a line 35 miles long or write roughly 50,000 English words. There's a volcano in Indonesia that spews blue lava due to the high sulfur content. Astronauts cannot burp in space. There is no gravity to separate liquid from gas in their stomachs. The word escalator was originally a brand name. The inventor of the like button on Facebook originally labeled it the awesome button. The highest point in Pennsylvania is lower than the lowest point in Colorado. There's a sport called extreme ironing, where people take ironing boards to remote locations and iron items of clothing. The first feature film to be entirely computer-generated was Toy Story, released in 1995. The most remote inhabited island in the world is Tristan da Cunha, located over 2,400 kilometers from the nearest continent. The last letter added to the English alphabet wasn't Z, it was the letter J. The national animal of Bhutan is the takin, a goat antelope found in the eastern Himalayas. The first known use of a diamond engagement ring occurred in 1477, when Archduke Maximilian of Austria gave one to Mary of Burgundy. The shortest and oldest written national anthem is that of Japan, known as Kimigayo. The inventor of the modern roller coaster was Lamarcus Adna Thompson in 1884. The most distant space object visible to the naked eye is the Andromeda Galaxy, over 2 million light-years away. The world's oldest surviving banknote dates back to 1375 during the Ming Dynasty in China. The total area of the world's oceans is larger than the total area of all continents. A bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. The national animal of Thailand is the elephant. The first known recipe for macaroni and cheese dates back to 13th century Italy. There's an annual festival in Ivrea, Italy, where people throw oranges at each other. The world's first speeding ticket was issued in 1896 in England for a driver going 8 miles per hour in a 2 miles per hour zone. There's a type of apple that doesn't brown after being cut. It's called the Arctic apple. There's a museum in Japan dedicated entirely to rocks that look like faces. The sun makes up over 99% of the mass of the solar system. A single sneeze can travel at speeds of about 100 miles per hour. Clouds can weigh more than 1 million pounds. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. The first video ever uploaded to YouTube was titled "Me at the Zoo" and was posted on April 23, 2005. Lake Baikal in Siberia is the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake. The human brain is the only object in the world that has named itself. The shortest-lived U.S. president was William Henry Harrison, who died 32 days after taking office. The world's largest diamond was the Cullinan diamond, found in South Africa in 1905. Globophobia is the fear of balloons. The only country that is in all 4 hemispheres is Kiribati. The inventor of the Rubik's Cube, Erno Rubik, was a Hungarian architect. The world's smallest frog is the Paedophryne amawensis, measuring just 7.7 millimeters in length. The highest mountain in our solar system is Olympus Mons on Mars. The state of Florida is geographically closer to Africa than it is to the westernmost point of Texas. There are more public libraries in the U.S. than McDonald's restaurants. First known use of OMG was in a letter to Winston Churchill in 1917. Bees can recognize human faces. The first patented roller coaster was designed to transport coal before it became an entertainment ride. The national animal of Cambodia is the coupre, a wild forest ox. Starfish can regrow their arms. In fact, a single arm can regenerate a whole body. The word checkmate in chess comes from the Persian phrase Shah Mat, which means the king is helpless. It's illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament in England. There is a species of flower that smells like chocolate. The world's largest manufacturer of tires is Lego. The shortest English word that contains the letters A, B, C, D, E, and F is feedback. An octopus has 3 hearts. The national animal of Greece is the dolphin. Like and subscribe for more random facts. What was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Have a nice week.